Ну что, здравствуйте. И сегодня я вам представляю Исаакову Сусанну. Это будет немножко необычный урок. Сусанна репетитор по английскому, но не поэтому. Он не будет необычный, потому что все предыдущие уроки были записаны с репетиторами, с которыми я не работаю, но и не занимаюсь в качестве ученика, да, это был опыт такой именно для проекта. А вот с Сусанной я занимаюсь. Поэтому у вас будет возможность увидеть, да, как наш урок проходит, ну, уже с учетом того, что мы какое-то время и перед этим занимались и продолжаем заниматься. И я надеюсь, что дальше продвинемся. Вот, Сусанна, я передаю вам слово.
Hello, everyone! Привет всем и добро пожаловать на наш с любовью урок. So, let's start. Let's go.
Let's start.
And let's start with a warm-up. So, we are going to revise the topic, the family. Just a second.
Mm-hmm.
And please look at the family tree. You see here different members. And you need to tell me about their relationship. So, for example, Jennifer and John. So, what you can say about them? Jennifer is John's wife, and John is Jennifer's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
So, next one is Jennifer and Richard.
Jennifer and Richard. Where are they? Jennifer.
Jennifer is here and Richard is here.
Okay. Jennifer is Richard's grandma.
Okay. And one more sentence here.
Richard is Jennifer's grandson.
Yes, you're right. Correct. So next one, John and Kate. So John is
John
and Kate.
And Kate. John is Kate's grandpa. Kate is John's granddaughter.
Yes, correct. So next one is Sue and Sarah.
Sue and Sarah. Sue is Sarah's mother. Sarah is Sue's daughter.
Correct. Nick and Hugh.
Nick and Hugh. Nick is Hugh's father. Hugh is Nick's son.
Correct. Next, Carol and Sarah. Carol and Sarah.
Carol is Sarah's aunt. Sarah is Carol's I forgot. Это как племянница, да?
Yeah, so how to say it in English? Let's revise this word. It is called niece. So how we spell it? N-I-E-C-E.
T?
C-E, yeah. Niece.
C-E.
C-E. At the end.
N-I-E-C-E.
Yes.
Так, окей. А племянник?
Yeah, a little bit later, so we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, so the next sentence will be about it.
About Sarah. Sarah is Carol's niece.
Yes, correct. Okay, so next, Gary and Hugh. Gary and Hugh.
Gary is Hugh's uncle. Hugh is Gary's племянник.
Yes, in English it will be nephew. So let's spell N-E-P-H-E-W.
Nephew.
Nephew, yes.
Hmm.
Okay, can you repeat please this sentence once again to revise?
Hugh is Gary's nephew.
Yes, correct. So next one, next to people, Kate and Steven.
Kate and Steven. Kate is Steven's sister. Steven is Kate's brother.
Correct. Okay, Richard and Hugh. So
Richard
and Hugh.
and Hugh.
Richard and
вот этот Ричард?
Yeah, so they are the same. Yeah, so here we see that he is married. Yeah, Richard and Hugh.
Richard and Hugh. Richard is Hugh's cousin. Hugh is Richard's cousin too.
Yeah, the same. Okay. Next, Christopher and Carol. Christopher and
Carol. Christopher. I think maybe Carol is Christopher's mother-in-law.
Yes, correct.
Christopher is Carol's daughter, husband.
No. So he is a man. So he can't be a daughter. So he is a.
Но он же муж Кейт, муж ее дочери.
Yes, right. So she is Carol's daughter, right? And he is. You said correctly that Carol is Christopher's mother-in-law. So he is Carol's son-in-law.
Son-in-law.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's easy. It's easier than in Russian. So we need to add in-law. Okay, and the last one, Emma and Kate. So you see Emma, this is Emma and Kate.
Sister-in-law?
Yes, and make the whole sentence.
Emma is Kate's sister-in-law. Kate is Emma's sister-in-law too.
Yes, the same. Yes, you're right. Well done. Okay, and so today we will start a new lesson, lesson 7a, that is called How to. And we will focus on 3 aspects, as usual, grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. And in our today's lesson, we will focus on grammar. We will talk about the uses of the infinitive with to, when we use, and how to use it. So please open your student's book. It's page 52.
Okay.
And here you see the poster of a film. It is called Meet the Parents. Have you watched this film?
Meet the Parents?
Have you seen it?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe
So, but look at the poster and do you have an idea what it can be about, this film?
It is about the meeting with parents.
Yes, and whose parents?
I think her parents.
Yes, the girlfriend's parents. Yes. So the boy is going to meet his girlfriend's parents. Yes. And what do you think? Can this situation be stressful?
Of course.
Yes.
For everybody.
Yes, that's right. Okay. And so yes, it can be stressful. And we will read a text, a story, an article with tips how to survive this meeting. And it is called How to Survive Meeting Your Girlfriend's Parents for the First Time.
Survive?
Yes, do you know this word? Survive?
No.
It's new for you. Okay. So survive means to stay alive.
Save. Выжить, пережить?
Yes, right. Пережить. So in this article, there are 9 tips. But there are some gaps that you need to complete. And in part D of exercise number 1, we see the list of words that you need to put in the correct place in the article.
Okay.
So can you start reading, please, from the very beginning?
How to survive meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. It's stressful, but these top tips can help you to get it right. Tips number 1. You need to do some homework before you go. Ask your girlfriend about her parents. Where does her mother work? Does her father like football? Do you have any common interests? If you do this, it will be easy. It will be easy to have a conversation with them.
Yes, you're right. To have a conversation with them. Correct. Okay.
Number 2. Make sure your dress the right impression. To show?
No, another word.
Impression — это как впечатление?
Yes, you're right.
To make, maybe.
Yes, correct. To make. So we say to make an impression. To make the right impression.
Make the right impression. Do wear a suit, but don't just wear your old jeans and the Guevara t-shirt. Che Guevara t-shirt you bought in the market.
Okay. Let's continue with number 3.
Number 3. Be punctual.
Punctual, yeah.
Punctual. It is very important not to be late at a first meeting.
Okay.
Number 4. When the great Greet.
Yes.
Так. When they greet you at the door. Greet – это приветствует?
Yes, to say hello. Yeah, to greet.
Greet you at the door. Shake the father's hand firmly.
Yes, firmly.
No father likes a weak handshake. Just a moment. The father's hand firmly.
Yes,
No.
it means strongly. Yeah, strongly. Not. You see here, no father likes a weak handshake. And it's a little bit humorous.
A weak?
Handshake. So, do you understand what it means? To shake a hand.
Yes. Ну, это рукопожатие.
Yes. And so shake the father's hand firmly. It means shake the father's hand strongly.
Ну, сильно?
Сильно, крепко. Yes, because weak, it's an adjective. It is opposite of strong.
Strong?
Yes, strong and weak. Opposite.
Типа
Yeah.
слабое?
Yes.
Just a moment. Типа никакой отец не любит слабого рукопожатия? Ask your girlfriend what kind of greeting her mom will prefer. Call her parents Mr. and Mrs. Or Miss?
Mrs. Yeah, because
Mrs.
M-R-S, Mrs.
Mrs. Smith, until they ask you to call them Dave and Cheryl. Okay. Be ready, question about yourself, to answer questions about yourself. Her parents will wait.
Want.
Will want. Will want to know.
Yes.
Everything about you and your ambitions. Это как амбиции?
Yes, very, very similar to Russian word.
Make a good impression.
Yes.
If you are invited for a meal, eat everything they give you and say something positive about the meal, like this is absolutely delicious. Offer the washing up after the meal, them that you're a new man.
Yes, there are two gaps here. Which word suits better for the first gap?
Offer. Just a moment. Offer the washing up after the meal. Offer. Maybe not to talk?
No. So it is what word we use with the washing up? We say
To do.
yes. So offer to do the washing up.
To do the washing up after the meal. I'm not sure about meaning. Offer. What is it? Offer?
Suggest. Предлагать.
Suggest. То есть предложить
Предложите.
помыть
Да,
посуду?
предложите помыть посуду после ужина.
Угу. Окей. Так, them that you are a new man.
Yes, we have 3 words: to say, to show, not to talk. Which one is correct? Which suits better? To say, to show, not to talk.
Ну, это... to show.
Yes, of course, to show. Okay. So next tip is number 8.
Number 8. Be yourself and don't be a yes man. If they ask you for your opinion, be honest. However, try about controversial subjects. Try not to talk.
Yes. About controversial.
About controversial. Компрометирующие? Нет?
Спорные. Yeah, so subjects that can cause argument. So, for example, one person thinks this way, the other person thinks another way, and it can cause an argument. Yeah. So,
About controversial subjects, this isn't the moment to give you views on religion and politics.
Yeah, politics.
Politics.
Yes.
If the controversy is
conversation here.
Wait, conversation is dying.
Yes.
Умирала?
It is the process. Умирает. Если беседа умирает.
If the conversation is dying and you can't think what to say, ask them what your partner was like as a child. This is a brilliant topic or tactic. Brilliant tactic. All parents love talking about their children, and it shows you have a deep interest in their daughter.
Yes, right. Okay. And we see that in all the gaps, we use infinitive. Yeah, infinitive. So we will talk about the infinitive. Let's look at the rule. Infinitive can be used with to and without to. So today we will talk about the usage of the infinitive with to. Yeah, with to. And we use the infinitive with to in 4 cases. So rule number one. Rule number one, we use the infinitive with to after some verbs. For example, want, need, would like, and so on. So we can see a list of verbs on page 158. So we will look at this list a bit later. So this is rule number one. And you see here 2 examples. Can you read with them?
Examples?
Yeah, here.
I need to buy some new clothes. Try not to talk about politics.
Yes, stop here. Stop, please. So we see that after need and after try, we need to use the infinitive with to. Yeah, to buy. And here negative form, not to talk.
Okay.
Okay, so next rule, number 2, is we use the infinitive with to after adjectives. After
adjectives.
Yes, let's look at the example. Number 2. Can you read, please?
It'll be nice to meet your parents. It's important not to be late.
Yes, we see that nice and important are adjectives. So after adjectives, we need to use the infinitive with to. Yeah, to meet, positive form, and not to be, negative. Infinitive in negative form. So next rule is number 3. We use the infinitive with to after question words. For example, what, where, when, and so on. Let's look at the example number 3.
I don't know where to go or what to do.
So where and what are question words. And we use infinitive with to go, to do.
Okay.
And rule number 4, we use the infinitive with to say why you do something. So we say the reason, why we do something. And example number 4, a short dialogue between A and B. Can you read, please?
Why did you go to the party? To meet new people. I went to the party to meet new people.
Yeah, so the question is, why did you go to the party? To meet new people. This is the reason. Yeah, the reason for going to the party. So this is about usage of the infinitive with to. But remember that we use the infinitive without to after auxiliary verbs such as do, does, didn't, and after most modal verbs can, could, will, would, and so on. So in these cases, we use the infinitive without.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's practice. So please open page 139 in our student's book. 7a, part A. Match the sentences half. So example, be ready to show your passport at check-in.
Okay. Be ready to sentence halves.
Yes. So here we see the infinitive to show the infinitive
Okay.
with to. And what is the rule here? Why we use the infinitive with to?
Be ready. Будь готов. Adjective?
Yes, so ready is an adjective after the adjective, correct?
After an adjective. Do we need? Так, just a moment. Do we need? In some countries, it is important. I know you're tired, but try. We were late, so Simon offered. It is difficult to give us a lift to the station, not to forget people's name in a big class, to dress correctly in public, to buy some dollars at the airport, not to fall asleep during the film.
Okay, let's match.
I know you are tired, but try not to fall asleep during the film.
Yes, right. And what is the rule here?
After verb.
Yes, after try. Yes, after try, we need to use the infinitive with to. Okay.
Окей, так. We were late, so Simon offered to give us a lift to the station.
Correct. Okay. What is the rule here?
Rule after the verb.
Yes, after offer. Okay. So 1, 2, and 5.
Okay. Do we need to buy some dollars at the airport?
Okay.
It is after need. No, after verbs.
Yes.
Okay.
After need. Correct.
In some countries, it is important to dress correctly in public.
Correct.
It's important. It is after an adjective.
Yes.
It is difficult not to forget people's name in a big class.
Yes.
It is after adjective.
Yes, after the adjective difficult. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So part B. Complete the sentences with a positive or negative infinitive. Example, I'm planning to have a party next week.
Hi, I'm Donatella. I'm Рени какой-то.
Рене.
Рене. Nice to see you, to meet you.
So this is for the first time, yes, to meet. And we see here the word meet, yeah.
To meet.
To
meet you. What do you want to do tonight? To do tonight. I need to the shop. I don't have any bread or milk. I need to go.
Yes.
To go to the shop. Try to be not to your husband. Just a moment.
Yes, with a noise.
Not not make.
Not, and we need we need to use to. Yeah, so here where we need to put it.
Try not to make noise.
Yes. So negative form, not to make.
Not to make a noise. Your father's asleep. I really like to learn how to drive.
Yes.
Too fast on the way home. The roads easy. Be careful. Just be careful not to drive too fast on the way home. The roads are icy. Icy.
Icy. Yeah, you're right. Not to drive. Okay.
Not to drive.
And the last one, number 7.
He's decided to look for a new job. Yes, you are right. Absolutely correct. Okay. And now please open page 53 in our student's book. Okay. Let's do exercise 2. You see here in part A 4 sentences from the article that we have read and rules of the usage of the infinitive from number 1 to number 4. So let's match the sentences with the rules. Okay. If you do this, it will be easy to have a conversation with them. It will be easy. It is after adjective. So this is number 2. Yes. Number 2. Offer to do the washing up after the meal to show them that you are a new man. To show it is in the beginning. Just a moment. To give a reason for doing something. Yeah, because we can ask why. Why? To show them that you are a new man. So it is a reason, number 3. It is a reason. If the conversation is dying and you can't think what to say, ask them about your partner was like as a child. Want to say, it is number 4 after question word. Yes, after question word, and we see here the question word is what. Yeah. And the last one. You need to do some homework before you go. Need to do. Number 1 after some verbs need, want. Yes, we see here the verb need. So after that, we need to use the infinitive with to. Yes, you're right. Okay. So at the end of our lesson, let's revise the article and check your memory. So please close your student's book and please don't look at the article. So you need to climb the mountain, and for each step you need to complete the gaps with different words from the article. From the bottom, yeah. From the bottom to the top, yeah. So start please with this sentence. How to пережить
Yeah.
severe.
How to pronounce it correctly? So I will show you the word. Can you read, please, once again?
Survive.
Survive. Yeah, survive. How to survive meeting your girlfriend's parents? Yeah, this is the name, yeah, the title of the article. Okay, so next one.
These top tips can help you.
Yes, okay. So next.
Do you have any common interests?
Yeah, common interests, correct. Okay.
Make sure you're dressed to make the right impression.
Good. So you're here. Let's continue.
It's very important to be on time.
Yeah, it can be, but in the article there was an adjective.
Be careful.
No.
Be punctual.
Yes. It's very important. Be late. Okay.
Not to be late. The father's and family.
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 What do you need to do with the father's hand?
Handshare.
Yeah, it's a noun. Yeah, a handshake. So you need to shake. Yeah.
To shake. To shake the father's without to?
Without to, because it is imperative. Повелительное наклонение. So here we don't need to use infinitive. Yeah, shake the father's hand.
Shake the father's. А что, разве оно не стыкуется с нашим новым материалом, вот этим, что типа сделай там то-то?
Нет, когда мы используем повелительное наклонение, да, императив, у нас используется глагол без частицы to. Это не относится к нашей теме.
А как отличить? А вот здесь to show them that you... А почему мы не скажем show them that you are new man?
А вот здесь давайте переведем это предложение.
Ну, покажи им, что ты новый человек.
Но это предложение предыдущее. Да, предложите, да, предложи помыть посуду после ужина, чтобы показать, что вы, да, чтобы показать. Why? Reason. Да, это как часть предложения. Здесь здесь инфинитив, и здесь не императив.
Боже, инфинитив, императив.
Ну, императив чаще всего начинается с большой буквы, и это отдельное предложение.
Но мы же можем сказать show them that you are new man.
Конечно, но тогда мы будем переводить уже по-русски, да? Покажите, что вы. Да, не чтобы показать, покажите.
Чтобы показать, ну, окей.
Да, ну, конечно, это все в контексте, да? То есть мы видим здесь из контекста, что здесь будет инфинитив. Окей,
If they ask for your opinion, be careful.
No.
Be honest.
Yes, be honest.
Try not to talk about It was difficult.
Yes, new word. So we can divide it into two parts. Controversial.
Controversial. Try not to talk about controversial subjects. Okay.
Last one.
If the conversation is dying, ask them what your partner was like as a child.
Yes, you're right. So here, you're here at the top of the mountain. Okay. Good. And at the end of our lesson, I'd like to ask you two questions. So what have you learned today?
Learn about how I can use infinitive.
The infinitive.
The infinitive, yeah.
With to, yeah?
With to.
It's important. Yeah. Okay. And what was useful for you in today's lesson?
Useful warm up and the interesting topic. And I think interesting film. And I think maybe I have seen it.
Yeah, it was in 2000. So it's.
I need to check. Yeah.
You
It's a comedy, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a comedy. Okay, good. And so your homework will be exercise 1, 4 parts A, B, C, D on page 43 in our workbook.
B, C, D.
It is a grammar exercise to practice the uses of the infinitive with 2 more.
Okay.
Okay, good. So do you have any questions?
No, thank you.